Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the first possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Worthy. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Right off the defender. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, it's a reverse. Spins away from the defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cuse. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
One of the things I love about reverse plays is you take advantage of the defense's fast flow. And when they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running that. And all of a sudden, they flip it to the receiver on the reverse going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Worthy. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moves around to clear up the vision. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wants to throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Oh, he's got a chance. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air. It's Worthy. Here's a hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, they're down.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Flynn. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's on target and complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by a field goal over North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Worthy. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line
Pulls it in, the first down and more. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hard running there. Turning it on! And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw again. He's taking the shot. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Worthy. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On target over the middle. And they exploited that soft spot and they get it down to the 35. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And here comes the punt team. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Big fullback's got it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the big fullback. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. At the 35, he's got room. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense, because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a gap. It's Smalls. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Zings it complete to the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Tompkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, going up top. Thanks to grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to scramble. There he goes.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Red pass, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this, who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Worthy. It's complete on the right side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, and big time pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Trying play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The a ton of options available on second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Flynn. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Syracuse lines up on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out.
Unloads to the right. Rolls it in. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Worthy. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Under fire. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Flynn. Got room at the 35. Right down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Orange. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Back to throw, it's Worthy. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. And the Yellow Jackets are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it inside the 15. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Making side adjustments here. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown.